I want to introduce Jess. Jess has edited a number of the videos that you've seen coming from my feed. After a video that I posted recently that Jess edited, she had a question.
How do you not become emotionally attached to someone when you connect with someone in the presence on a deep, intimate level?
Mm-hmm.
There was healing between both people, transferring and exchanging.
I had ecstatic dance.
Yes.
Dance. You had a contact dance. You had.
Yes.
Yeah. There's also this kind of thing like, oh, attachment's wrong. And it's like, well, no, we attach. But what is it we're really trying to get? The longing is going to be there.
Yeah.
That's part of what, when we open up, there's like, oh, wow, that person opened me up, brought all these feelings, and like, I want more of that. And so to try to defend and be like, oh, I don't want to become attached, may negate the whole effect. It's the opening, really, that we're after. And that, you know, I think you spoke to it right off the bat. You're like, in this intimacy, there's this connection to source, there's this connection to the divine.
That connection of being in that present moment, but also that energy exchange of healing, which was like my body took over and it knew what it was doing.
Yes.
Because
right.
my mind was not there.
And maybe this is a piece of what intimacy is when parts of us take over beyond our logical mind and we get to the depths that are hard to find because our thinking gets in the way. Mm-hmm. Right? It's like, oh, I didn't know I was going to do that. I didn't know I was going to feel that. We get brought to this layer of mystery of like, who in the world am I? What is this? Is it okay if I have an experience with someone to want more of it? Is it okay to move to someone else, allow them to have that experience with someone else? You know, what happens if they don't want to just be with me? What happens if I don't just want to be with them?
Right.
And in the frame of the divine, in the larger frame, it's like, oh, actually, we're all manifestations of this other bigger thing, and we're finding it through each other.
Yeah.
And I think to people who come to ecstatic dance are like, how are these people doing this? And they must be sleeping together, and they must be sleeping together.
Yeah.
And are they all sleeping?
Your
and
mind
it's like,
wants to create all these stories like, oh, they must be a couple, or they must be like, you know, and then you see them go and dance with someone else, and then you're like, okay, what's going on here?
The version of monogamy I inherited, this romantic ideal, if there's going to be some other person that completes me, then that really limits the possibilities, because if that person can't go to the place that my body needs to go to explore whatever next element of wholeness, then I may go, oh, it's not okay for me to go there. I might upset them. And so what I find dancing with lots of people is like that I learn different things from different bodies. It resonates with different things in my body.
Essentially, I guess what it is like connecting not only with others, but more within the self of being absolutely in the present moment and not being used to being so present, especially with someone else. And it's like, wow.
Yeah, like, and
dance brings that.
Dance brings it. Dance to me is such an awesome way to practice the wholeness, to practice coming into wholeness and be able to have the connection, and it hurts.
Yeah.
Jess, it's been so cool walking with you and talking.
It's been a joy. And thank you so much for everything that you've done and how much I've benefited this from the very first dance I've ever been to of yours. Like, it's benefited me so much. So thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it without you.